Greetings! Welcome to another edition of Black Metal and Brews. We're deeply embedded in our beer camp series now, here with our 9th day of beer camp. Today, we're going to be visiting Sierra Nevada's collaboration with Bell's, who are quite the brewery, if I might say. Their beer, Maillard's Odyssey, and Imperial Dark Ale, I believe? Imperial Dark Ale. Pairing with this, as always, a Colloquial Sound Recordings tape. Today, given the nature of the Maillard reaction that this is named after, we're going to be listening to Diamond Mare's Lost in Orchards. I guess I'll put the tape on because it's a lengthy listen, and it's excellent for not so much background music, but it does set a nice atmosphere. And gosh, it's long enough that I can actually let it play while I talk. Basically, the Maillard reaction, which I'll admit I've learned about because of this beer. I'm not educated. I'm not well enough educated to go on at length. It is essentially a browning process, similar to caramelization, different from caramelization, through which, sugars and amino acids bond or release flavors or something good. All I know is that it makes things taste really nice. Kind of that sweet, burnt sugar taste, essentially. Allegedly, that gives nice toffee, malty flavors to a nice, dark, strong beer. So, I'm not sure what the Odyssey is. However, this cassette is absolutely an Odyssey. Lost in Orchards, the second tape by Diamond Mare, is celestial, overpowering, droning ambience, and I'm selling it short in saying that. With only 59 copies of this cassette released, through some magic or miracle or good luck for you, the viewer, there are still copies of this cassette available, and it's been out for a little while. So I highly recommend this, given that Diamond Mare, rather than having some sort of color association like many colloquial sound artists, has a seasonal association with the autumn. I would like to hope that we'll be hearing more Diamond Mare as the leaves turn soon. This track is October's Absolution. Yeah, I'm double checking. I always feel silly, like I'm gonna mess it up even when I know. I can let the music speak for itself for a minute while we get ourselves a pour. Smell some of the sweetness from here. Just let you guys get a good look. Not unlike, interestingly enough, not unlike that double latte, the last beer I featured. That's pretty thick, nice, little frothy, kind of caramel-colored head there. That's black. That's dense. Let's hope this one's as good as the last one was. That was a really nice surprise. Well, not a surprise. It was awesome. You can hear in Diamond Mare here, there's something just both, I'll say, just, the artwork for this, it's very, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, but very just beautiful photography or images. I'm not sure if they're, I guess it's not a photograph so much as somehow put together images of space. I think stuff like that can be really easily overdone and ruined, but I think this is fulfilling, yet there's that sense of emptiness. It's big, but very personal. It's very reflective, much like, you know, stargazing, thoughtfulness in general. So, hopefully the depth and darkness of this tape and beer will pair nicely. So there's a sweet kind of tartness to that, just to the smell. Really nice nose on that. Very sweet, almost like a chocolate cherry sort of thing. Kind of smells a little boozy, not gonna lie. It's over 8% alcohol, 8.5% alcohol. So we'll trudge through this one. See how we do. Now, really, wow. Right off the bat, there's a strong chocolate kick up front. Surprisingly thin, liquid body, but kind of oily consistency for the finish there. Almost woody, earthy aftertaste. Really, still lingering on. I guess very appropriate here. And this head just isn't going away. I love it. It's just got all sorts of funky, wild aromas. Given that this isn't necessarily meant to be a stout explicitly, there are some interesting kind of almost floral yeasty qualities, like, you know, strong ale-esque. I'm still learning a lot of my terminology. So hopefully this is at least appealing to those who enjoy metal and music and want to learn more about beer with me, because I'm going to learn and you're going to learn alongside me. If you know more than I do, feel free to send me advice. I've been purchasing books lately to educate myself, and any information is welcome information. There's kind of nice, rich savory to that too. A little kind of on the back of your tongue there. Almost the same sort of thing you get from like soy in a way, like soy sauce or miso. But it's not salty. Really nice there. Nice little accent to some of the sweetness. There's a little tartness, but more or less, mostly the bittering is in the aftertaste. There's not a lot of bitter kick to it, so much as just dark, earth and roasty. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this. Nice, smoky, well-rounded, but on the sweeter, maltier side. It does taste a little alcoholic, but not excessively so. I'm sure after another sip or two, my palate will be thoroughly acclimated, and I won't notice that at all. So, all in all, I'm pretty pleased with this beer. As with the last one, I wish that I could just grab this as is here and there, because it's nice. I can tell I'd like to have this again. This cassette is available, as well as for download, so if you don't have a tape deck, don't want a tape, I think $2 will get you a download from the Colloquial Sound Recordings Bandcamp. I want to say $6 will get you a cassette, 2 lengthy tracks, one on each side. You can hear this is just gorgeous, so why don't you go on your own little odyssey, get lost in orchards with Diamond Mare. For now, we're going to call it quits. I will see you tomorrow for another edition of Beer Camp on Black Metal and Brews. Cheers!